Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today is WonderSwan Day. These are just a few WonderSwans I've got in the cupboard. They've all got issues by the look of it. What we'll do is we'll go through each one quickly, find out what we need to do, and maybe we'll just look at repairing the best one. Yeah, these are made by Bandai, and these are all from Japan, these ones. The one I'd like to really get going is this one here, because this is a limited edition one. But yeah, we've got one of each, one different colors, but they all look like they've got issues with the screens. And one thing that's quite common with these is battery leakage. So let's get into these one by one and see what we can do. The first one we'll look at is the green one here. It's in reasonable condition, except that the screen does look like it's got issues with the polarizer. Let's have a look at the battery compartment. It looks okay. Right, we'll chuck a battery in. So these are quite cool. They only take one AA battery. But we'll see if it actually goes. Doesn't look like it goes. Pop a game in. Nothing. Alright, no, well, that's the first one we know doesn't work. So obviously we're going to have to, if we're going to fix this one, I mean this one's got good contacts, doesn't look like the batteries, contacts are corroded, just screen issues. So this might be an easy one to fix, but let's have a look at the next one. Next one is this clear smoke coloured one. This one looks like in good nick as well, but again, screen issues by the look of it, polarizer issues. Let's open this up. Battery compartment looks okay. And again, looks like this one's not going to go. A little bit of life then. It might just be an issue with the contacts at the back. No. So I think this is going to be the same as the green one. Reasonably easy fix, but yeah, we're going to have to pull that apart. Let's have a look at the next one. Okay, next one we got is a silver one with the gold writing on the screen. Looks pretty cool, but again, screen issues. It looks like someone thrashed this one because it's worn off a bit. Yeah, this one's had a hard life. Let's have a look in here. I don't like the feel of that. Yep, got major battery corrosion in there. So this one we definitely have to pull apart to see if it's even worth fixing. It's still wet, so it's obviously battery corrosion's been in there for a while. So that one's probably not too hopeful, but we'll still pull it apart and have a look. Let's go to the next one again. Now we've got the clear blue. Again, the screen. Everything else looks pretty tidy. Battery compartment looks good. Oh, this one goes. Yep, that one goes. But again, we're going to have to fix that screen, but that's all. Well, that's good news. So at least this one is just, looks like replacing the polarizer. Apart from that, it's actually a very tidy unit. So let's have a look at the last one, which is that limited edition one. Alright, this one definitely polarizing issue with the screen. A bit worn on the back as well. But let's have a look. This will be the tip. Oh yeah, I don't like the look of that. Oh, yep. That one. Oh, that looks really bad. Even the board, I can see the board inside looks like it's bubbled. So this one might be a goner. But the case is good. So what I could do if I do get one of these other ones going is, especially one of the ones with the really rough cases, just sacrifice the case and put the internals into this. So at least I've still got the limited edition version. So I won't even bother putting a battery in that because it's got major corrosion. Okay, well let's look at repairing one of these, and I'll pick the best one, and then we'll just repair that, and I'll show you how these things look inside. So we might as well do this one because we know it works. It's just a screen issue. So all you do to open these up, take the battery compartment off, and it has 6 screws, and it uses like a star type screw. So I'll just pull out my screwdriver kit for that. Right, I've taken out those 6 screws. It's a Torx T8. Torx T8 is the screw size for those. So it's done. So once the screws are out, it's just a matter of gently lifting this back off. There we go. Put that aside. So that's nice and tidy in there. Now these, I'll pull the power switch out as well. These don't have screws holding the boards into the frame. So all we need to do is we just need to get our tweezers, push these little tabs up for the screen to release the ribbon for the screen, like so, and then we can just pull him out of the way, and then this piece will just gently lift out. There you go, and it just leaves everything in there. You see, that's really tidy. So it's good. At least we know the motherboard's good. Put him aside, but the screen, we're going to have to pop the screen out and put a new polarizer on it. So the usual trick, just give this, oh, that's quite loose. Just give that a twist and then just try and get a corner up when you can and lift it out. There you go. It's actually left the polarizer in there, which is a hard case. I'll try and get that out, and then we'll just clean that up. I don't know if that's any good actually, because it looks like it's actually burnt through the polarizer into the plate at the back. But yeah, we'll clean it up anyway. It might just be residue glue. Get this out, clean this up, and then we'll see what it looks like. So I managed to get that out the front, and I'll just quickly show you. It looks like it's just the glue residue was left on the screen, because once I sort of peel it off, the screen's good underneath. So I'll keep chipping away at this, peeling this off, and then I'll clean it up with isopropyl alcohol, and then we'll look at a new polarizer for it. Right, that's cleaned up really well, and that's actually, the screen's looking good. So I've just got to go through my polarizers because I don't have specific ones for the WonderSwan. So I'll just go through my polarizers, see what I can find, and then we'll hook it up to the board, and then we'll try the different polarizers and see which one is the one we need. Right, so I've got the screen hooked up again, a game in there. I've got 1.5 volts going to the power supply. I have got sort of other bits of polarizer, but from what I can remember, this sheet that I got, I don't know where I got it from. I think this is the one for the WonderSwan. So we'll turn it on, and oh yeah, that's the one. Yep, cool. You can see how it changes color, but yes, that way there, I'm sure that's the way it goes. I'll check to make sure. So what I will do is make sure the sticky side is underneath here, and if that's correct, then I can just cut it to the shape of that, and we'll be good to go. Right, so I've confirmed the sticky side is underneath, so I've cut this shape. Just sit it there for now, and just test. Yep, that's the one. Okay, so I've got the screen off the board now. Just make sure it's dust free. This is always the hardest bit, is making sure you don't get anything underneath it. Get our polarizing film. And peel this off if we can. like so. Then we just get a microfiber cloth and then just try and just flatten out all the bubbles that we can see. Hasn't quite gone on straight, but that's okay. And then I always hook it back up just to make sure, so I'll do that. Okay, so I've got that all hooked back up now. Yep, it's working. Cool. Change contrast. Yep. Awesome. So what I need to do is just need to pull off the top protective piece, and that'll just finish that off. Still a couple little bubbles under there, but you can just push those out. There you go. Just best you can. Yeah, that's looking good. Right, let's pop this thing back together. Okay, so here's our front. Just make sure we've got no dust in there. Make sure there's no dust on our screen. And we'll just pop that back in there. Get in there. There we go. It's in place. And we just get our motherboard. Get rid of that. That's going to stop that button moving. And we just sit that in there. And we just plug our screen back in. And pop these back down. Okay. So now everything's sitting flat. The back should just go straight back on. Let's make sure it is all sitting flat. Yep. There we go, like so. And then we put the screws in. One thing I just noticed, just do it all the time, forgot to put the power switch in. So let's put this in first. It goes that way. It does go that way. Make sure we got him in, and then we'll put the back on. And we'll put our 6 screws back in. Okay, so I've buttoned that all up. It's looking okay. Alright, well, one thing we will do is we will just clean these battery terminals. Just got one of those little fibre brush things, just to make sure that we are going to have good contact. Same with on this piece here. And then there. Awesome. I'll put a battery in, put a game in, and we'll see how it goes. Right, battery's in, game's in, ready to go. Look at that. Just turn that sound off, this is pretty noisy. And we should be able to adjust our contrast. Yep. Yeah, it's fine. It's looking good. Cool. Well, that one's sorted. That's another one saved, which is great. I won't go through all the other ones. because we sort of know the issues. But what I will do is that limited edition Panda one, I will just quickly pull the back off it and show you, because I reckon that one's going to be pretty wrecked inside. So we'll have a quick look. Okay, so I've taken all the screws out of it. Let's just pull this off. Okay. So it's even still got wet fluid in there, which is no good. And it's got wet fluid all over the board. It's gone through there. You can see the corrosion on the battery terminals. And there's fluid all through here. I'd say this one is wrecked. Just pop that out. Let's have a quick look underneath. Yeah, it's got corrosion through there, through here, through those buttons. And that's really bad through here. Look at that. Let's just, I'll stand up so you can have a look. You can just see, look at that, it's just wrecked all through there. So I'd say this board's pretty much had it. The screen will still be good though. I can use that. Probably just put a new polarizer on it. But the board itself, yeah, I can't do much with that. That is, that through there is just absolutely wrecked. But that's okay. I've got heaps of these. So I'll find a good board with a bad case and chuck it in this limited edition one. But yeah, I just wanted to pull it out just to show you what batteries left in a game console can do. You can just ruin it, really. So the screen's stuck on there, which it shouldn't be. You should be able to lift that off. But you just can't, because it's obviously, the corrosion is just, there we go. Got underneath it. Okay, look at that. All that blue, that's all battery corrosion, and it's just all through the whole thing. So I'd say, yeah, that's no good. But I hope you enjoyed the video on the WonderSwan. I'm going to tinker away at these ones, the other ones today. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel, bring out videos every week, and we'll see you in the next one.